Hi everyone, I hope you are having a wonderful time. Today I would like to share my experience of using this Accuphase E4000 integrated amplifier. In the United States, it's go for between 10 to 15 depending on who you talk to, and price and quality of the component. Looking at the really saturated amplifier market, especially in higher price integrated amplifiers, right? So I was deciding between Macintosh MC 12,000 and this one, which one to go with. When I really listened to it, I love the way that this Accuphase has the most natural and good driving power with really nice bass control. So I'm not saying that Macintosh doesn't have that kind of bass control. It does, but this Accuphase is cleaner and more precise and more balanced, yes, very well controlled sound signature that it can put out in overall frequency range. Some may think that this kind of price point is kind of crazy, right? I totally understand that, but overall finishing quality, precision built component, so I'm willing to pay for that. Compared to E480, power rating is very much same. 180 watts at 8 ohm load, 260 watts at 4 ohm load. But they make it better in sound quality and overall performance, like noise performance. So the noise performance is about 20% better than the previous version, E480, so which is like a 2 dB less noise compared to E480, even though power rating is the same, but the difference is the Accuphase noise cancelling ANCC socket built into this. ANCC socket is a little socket that controls the overall noise of this amplifier, which is implemented by these kind of latest generations Accuphase amps. The bottom is E480 AAVA assembly and top is E4000 AAVA assembly. It used to be left and right. Now left and right channel is top, then bottom. Input buffers are put next to input jacks to further reduce the noise. And next difference is like a physical differences compared to E480. As you can see in the picture, the meters are slightly bigger, front panel a little bit bigger, the overall screen is, and then those indicator lights are used to be in the chassis. Now they put it together, integrated inside the glass panels, and then also volume control has the gold-plated. So those edges are a little different. So those kind of minor differences. And another big difference is the damping factor, right? E480 is about 600 plus damping factor, so which is about same as Dano-PM SX11, but this E4000 is 800 plus damping factor compared to previous generation. And also power amplifier stage, it has the protection socket and everything built in. Then overall circuitry and power amplifier stage design, and that design theory and foundation is very same as the Accuphase P7500 amplifier. Power delivery, everything is very precise and effortless and so natural. They implemented everything together, learning from previous models, Accuphase high-end integrated amplifiers such as the Accuphase E800 and Accuphase E5000. So E5000 replaces Accuphase the 500 series, and that is at the top of the line Class AB integrated amplifier. This E4000 is just below that. So E5000, E4000, this one replaces Accuphase E400 series. So according to Accuphase engineers, this amplifier is best of both worlds. So you will have effortless, natural and organic engaging sound like Class A stage that they provided by E800 kind of sound with great driving power like E5000 kind of driving power, because that's the design theory. That's how they implement it. So this is a speaker on and off, and A or B or A plus B, so you can biamp them if you needed to. You can also use the two different speakers like I use, and bass control and treble control here, but it's never engaged unless you hit this tone control button. Then you can control it there. Right below is DAC, so I don't have AccuPhase DAC at this moment. I'm waiting for the AKM chip version. This phase invert, meaning that is the reverse polarity balance connection. Instead of a 1 ground 2 hot 3 cold, they will be using 1 ground 2 cold 3 hot, or vice versa, so compatible with pretty much any component. But this amplifier with ANCC's noise control circuit and the way that they designed the preamplifier stage together, reverse polarity or not, you will not be noticing much, because I'm very sensitive to it. I tried it, purposely inverted and try it, and it corrected itself inside the circuitry, and it still deliver good stereo image with very nice soundstage, whether inverted or not. And there is next to it is mono switch, and the comp is like a compensation, which is like a loudness button kind of thing. So you just add a deeper sound stage if you play in lower volume level, but no need to use with any of my speakers, even below conversation level loudness. And this is just display on and off, so it will totally shut off except for AccuPhase logo. Let's turn it back on. Next to it is balance left and right, and next to it is main in. So normal is just using as an integrated amplifier. If you switch it to balance or line, you can also use it as a power amplifier if you have a better preamplifier stage. And next to it is recorder. If you're gonna use REC out to your CD recorder or tape recorder. And if you want to use preamplifier only, you just turn off the speaker to off position. I also tried the headphone stage with a few of my headphones, and it sounded pretty good. It get the job done. It will give you nice and precise and accurate sound reproduction. This input selector is really precise, and it has a nice resistant and good feeling when you turn in it. For the volume control, right, up to 50 dB, it goes 1 dB increasement or decreasement, as you can see here, up to 50. And then after that, if you keep going up, it becomes 0.5 decibel increasement, so it gets more precise if you go louder, so which is really good feature. The 0.5 increasement and decreasement that really helped me get to volume level that I want. Build quality, power delivery, everything combined, and overall listening experience pairing with my speakers such as JBL L100 Classic 75th and Pioneer TED S1EX speakers. You can pair any kind of components because it will redeliver the sound with utmost honesty and control and definition. Human voices are so natural, so realistic. Bass control, voice accuracy, precision notes, and everything combined. I'm a big fan of overall sound quality. That's why I want to call this E4000 as my main reference integrated amplifier while I'm listening my music or while I'm reviewing my equipment reviews that I do. This E4000 brings everything I need to the table: power delivery, sound quality, the build quality, and everything combined is just the tool that I need to enjoy my music. Big plus is entirely built in Japan with really good craftsmanship and really nice build quality. I also added AccuPhase AD50 optional analog stage, which is a phono stage that I use with this Denon DP47F fully modified turntable, and I'm using Denon DL301 MC cartridge with it. In the future, I might add when they release digital to analog converter stage using AKM chips. And this AccuFace E4000, I will call it as my reference for probably next 5 years. If it's really stretching it, maybe 10 years. So I don't know. We'll find out. Best of all, I got the feeling that, oh, I'm back with AccuFace. So it's like you got back together with your first crush or first love kind of thing. So that kind of feeling to it as well. For me personally, it's just good at doing everything. You can crank it up to 105 dB concert level loudness and totally fine. Especially this room is treated with whisper walls that I treated in the right behind the speakers. So very happy that it can deliver the sound that I want. So if you are shopping for any amplifiers up to $15,000 range of integrated amplifiers, I will highly recommend you to try this AccuFace E4000. Probably you will fall in love with it like I do. So this is gonna be my new reference in my system. That's it, my friend. I just wanted to share my experience. Thank you very much for watching and happy listening.
Let's go downtown and walk around tonight. Let's go sit across some table and feel lucky. You will point out something perfect in this life. Come on, let's go walk around. Come on, let's go walk around. Yes, I see now, though I never did before, how these steeples in this skyline look so lovely. I am bold down, and I couldn't love you more. Come on, let's go walk around. Come on, let's go walk around. This summer night we are wandering through is perfect in this Providence July. These city lights really shine on you, and I should know, 'cause darling, so do I. Let's go downtown and walk around tonight, where the river flows along the stony bridges, till the dark comes, and it really hasn't quite. Come on, let's go walk around. Come on, let's go walk around. Come on, come on, let's go. Walk around.